Hi, are you looking for a way to evaluate your year? It's almost the end of 2025. Now, here are 4 questions that you can use to evaluate your year and determine your progress. Now, question number 1 you want to ask yourself is, what am I grateful for? Be ready to write as many things as you can thank God for your year. Now, write them down, things that you're grateful for. We want to start with positives. Why? Because gratitude is positive. Gratitude opens up the way for you to understand. The Bible talks about being thankful to the Lord all the time, for He is good. So we want to start on this note with gratitude. Number 2 question you want to ask yourself is, how loving have I been this year? How loving have I been this year? Remember that the Bible talks about, if you want to summarize all the commandments of God, it is love your neighbor, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your might, with all your strength. Love your neighbor as yourself. So how loving have I been this year? You want to ask yourself very honestly, have I been a loving person? Have I been loving with my spouse or my friends? Have I been loving with my family? Have I been loving even to strangers? So how loving have I been this year? Number 3 question you want to ask yourself is, how productive have I been this year? How productive have I been this year? Now, everything, this is where your life's work, the gifts, the talents the Lord has given you, your career, your relationships and all of that. How productive have you been this year? Have you done the most with opportunities? How productive have you been financially? How productive have you been in your career? How productive have you been with your gifts and your talents? Guess what? You're not, the idea behind this is not to criticize yourself. It's not to condemn yourself. It's to give yourself a fair assessment of your year. So number 3 question, how productive have I been this year? Number 4 question you want to ask yourself as you evaluate your year is the question, how many people have come to know Jesus because of me? How many people have come to love Jesus because of me? Now, this question is the most important question. This is the question that maybe most of us may not even ask ourselves, but how many people have come to the Lord this year on your account? You want to ask yourself this question. Now, the idea again behind this question is because as much as possible, people are supposed to come to the Lord because of you.